Drop 100 on that coin, come through spinning, better bend it up. I be with some savages at Vans, we be tinted up. You can't see through here, we bound to knock your face off. Police snatches up and see a thing just like I'm Ray Charles. This ain't baseball, I'm bound to send a nigga home. All black chrome, get the bustin' that a nigga doing. What you think I'm pussy? You ain't beefing with no Ricky, I'ma sit outside y'all.
Welcome back to another video all about Jay
and Liz.
And we back with what we be calling this? It's not a reaction. We back with another.
It's like a review.
We just ended. Y'all know we ended. Baddies East. We just
reunion.
ended. Yeah, we just ended the Baddies East reunion. So
and that was wild.
It was big old wild. If y'all did not tune into that reaction, make sure y'all go to our last video. Run that video up. Mm-hmm. Hit that subscribe button so we can hit our 200 mark if we didn't already.
And let us know what y'all think about it in the comments.
Right. So another Sunday has passed and we back on our game. 2 shows dropped on Zeus. One is Baddies Caribbean.
And one is Baddie. I say Baddie. It's Bad versus Wild.
Alright, so Baddies Caribbean wasn't really all that because it's auditions. When the show come out, that's when it's really gonna be what and what. But it was just auditions.
And they just dropped part 1 to the auditions. For real. We still gotta see the main casting people like Nelly, Spice, and what's that other girl named Kareem?
Shashika.
But it's wild.
So when you first turn it on, the first person you see is Slim. Slim says she want to fight Natalie.
We all know how this gonna go.
Why Slim want to fight Natalie? So she get on Baddies. What this is? Baddies Caribbean? I don't know. Slim weird. Slim need to go here somewhere. Slim get on my nerves.
Honestly, put some Caribbean girls in there. We gotta know the culture instead of mocking the culture. Whatever. Talking about some Baddies Caribbean. None of them from Caribbean. But they need to pick. Audition, they should have people from each city and pick somebody from each city, rep their own city.
And then not only that, this was all over the place. Like it was all over the place.
Right.
That first of all, it was morning time, and then the stuff cut to nighttime. Which means all the people standing outside all day.
It wouldn't be me. I swear to God, it wouldn't be me. I would have went my ass home. I watched that on TV. Try again next time.
If y'all didn't tune into the Baddies Caribbean auditions, make sure y'all tune into the F599 subscription. Our cousin, she went audition for the Caribbean Baddies. We gonna shout her out in a video. We gonna show her New Orleans, Louisiana, that 504, like she said. And yeah, I'm ready to wrap up Baddies Caribbean. I'm ready to get to it. You already know.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't want to talk about Baddies Caribbean until it get juicy or until they drop the season.
Right.
The audition's not really hitting on nothing.
And then the first people, like the first judges, they really don't be taking their job serious. They just want to see people fight. This, that, and the third, they gonna give them a ticket. Real people you gotta see is Natalie, them, that, and 9 times out of 10, they're not even gonna put you on the show.
Right.
So I ain't trying to jinx nothing, but you know that's how it is.
So let's just jump on to what we been waiting on. Bad versus Wild. They prolonged Bad versus Wild for a long time. Everybody been waiting on Bad versus Wild. So they drop Bad versus Wild. I'm glad they're not dropping it in part 1 and part 2. They dropping the whole episode. So this episode, the premiere was in the Baddies versus the Cabaret.
It was a mess, y'all. It was a mess. I don't know why they got them girls playing like they on game shows when they come down to fight. And you seen Tasiki, she running around, pick me. Nobody didn't want to fight her.
And then everybody already knew what was going. Everybody already knew Natalie and Jocelyn was beefing.
Right.
To me, and let me put my opinion on it. To me, I feel like Natalie runs Zeus. I feel like Jocelyn, she started it, but Natalie finishing this out. Natalie on everything you see right now. She on Baddies West baddies, East baddies, South auditions.
Nicki Minaj talking about her in a song.
Bad versus Wild. She was on Bobby's show. Natalie doing her big one.
For real, you don't see nobody. Oh, I'm about to download Zeus Talk about the Cabaret. No, everybody watching Baddies Ease.
Don't get me
Everybody
wrong.
see that on Twitter.
Right, and don't get me wrong, the Cabaret good too.
Mm-hmm.
I
But nobody
think
don't want to see like strippers dancing 24/7. We not coming here watching dance, step up, the
Right.
revolution. Come on now.
What else?
I don't know. I don't think they should have had it as no game show. They should have been in a warehouse boxing or something.
Yeah,
'Cause
something,
they been wanting
because
to fight.
Soon as they got in there, they was trash talking. They was ready to fight this, that, and the third. They already knew what they was hitting
Especially Tasiki, she was on it.
on. I do feel like, and I love Tasiki, but I do feel like at some point y'all do need to give dialogue, because what you was doing up there on that stage, you was giving Krishan,
Right, giving crazy.
and you was not even giving them a chance to talk this, that, and the third. You gotta calm down. We understand you went viral on Baddies for beating up everybody, but don't take that to your head and start doing the most on these shows, because them people ain't gonna like you.
Right, we just saying what we see. We don't see. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. This, that, and the third. We just saying what we see. What y'all put out there for us to see.
Right.
Like, come on now. It's not looking good. But they knew what they was doing when they brought Tasiki Bad versus Wild. Cause she was ready to eat them girls up. Natalie was ready for her to eat them girls up too.
The looks was given the Bad versus Wild to tie. I like how the baddies came out. Natalie was right. I don't know none of them Cabaret girls.
All right.
I don't know none of them. Only one I
The
know.
name's not sticking.
Only one I know is Egypt.
Egypt.
That's the only one I know. And Egypt is the one that Buzz Daisy head. I don't.
You
And
should have had
Spin.
Wet on there.
And Spin, the one that be spinning around and shit. And Wet. I love Wet.
Wet wasn't on there. They should have had Wet on there.
The Wet gonna be on auditions. Gonna be on auditions.
I know. I love Wet. You think King gonna get that bird?
No. Oh. So yeah, Bad versus Wild. The first episode, it was good. It was entertaining. I'm not gonna talk about they should have let Jocelyn and Natalie fight, because they got a rematch coming up. That's probably gonna be the season finale. But
They need to get in the gloves. Fuck that.
yeah, they do. They need to get in the club, Natalie and Jocelyn, because they talking about who on coke, who on OnlyFans, the baddie eating her booty.
They
Like,
going too fast.
but Natalie,
Leave it to Jocelyn.
Nat, I know what she talking about, but Alright. Jocelyn, I know what she talking about too.
But we gonna be quiet.
But yeah, they just up there talking about who do this, who do that. Like, that stuff childish to me. The baddies ate that up. The Cabaret. Let me give y'all my honest opinion. The Cabaret won because the audience was rooting more for the Cabaret than the baddies. But I feel like the baddies won because they was getting on the Cabaret nerves. Like, they was just ready to get it on.
And then like the first challenge they what's they called it? They had the scripting pool. It was made for the Cabaret.
Right. It was yeah, that really was. But the baddie showed out.
But the baddie was
So it was just like, yeah, that was a good match. I'm really ready to see the midgets versus tall people. Short people, my bad. Since we did I think that's it. That's all. Bad versus Wild was good. Glorilla, she did a good performance.
right. She was performing.
She
They
did a
had
good
the
performance.
other comedian.
I actually liked the show.
Yeah, the
it's-
setup was nice.
Yeah, the setup, the game show, because usually what we see from Zeus is like reality.
Right, and this was different, but that's why I say that I don't know, they wasn't ready for a game show. Honestly.
Yeah, because it gave reality show. But Natalie was trying to play the games though. Natalie was trying, cause Natalie wasn't doing too much like Jocelyn was doing. And Tasiki.
physique as soon as she walked in.
Like, why is you yelling off stage talking about why is they standing close to your dude? You is on. Y'all is taping.
Crazy.
Y'all is taping on air. Why is you yelling off the stage?
I can see the resemblance.
But that was Bad vs. Wild and Baddies Caribbean auditions part 1. We about to hit our 200 subscribers more. I know we gave them a Q&A at our 100 subscribers more, so I'm trying to see what we should give y'all at our 2. Comment down below for some ideas. Matter of fact, let me check right now while we're recording. See where we at, what the stats at. We almost to 100 videos being dropped too. So we done dropped almost 100 videos.
For you guys. Bruh.
We had 199 subscribers right now. So we really just need that one. And more. Come join us. Wooty woo. All about Jay and Liz. So yeah, make sure y'all run that up. My closing statements is, well, let me give my closing statements on everything. My closing statements on Baddies East. The whole ass together. My closing statements on Baddies East. Baddies East was good. Baddies East, they turned up. They was better than the West. I thought nobody was gonna come show out the West, but they did better than the West. It was more girls, more personalities, mixed emotions. Everybody knew each other from beef prior to the show. They did what they had to do.
They stood on. Forget the girl that left.
Right.
They didn't make the show.
Right. I'm glad they brought Camilla back. We got to see Camilla again. Woody Woo, the reunion was good. Everything was good. So we hope y'all liked our reactions to Baddies East. But that's a wrap. Bad vs. Wild episode 1. Bad vs. Wild episode 1. It was good. The baddies in the cabaret did what they had to do. Part 2 gotta come because Jocelyn left. Baddies Caribbean's auditions. I'm ready for part 2.
Ready for part 2. One didn't give nothing, but it was just showing the girl. And then, like, the judges in part 1, I don't know what they was doing with the tickets, but they wasn't taking them seriously. Baddies vs. Wild. I told y'all what I had to say about that. It's a wrap, you guys.
So, make sure y'all like,
comment,
and subscribe, and turn on the post
notification bell so you guys can be notified every time we post another
video. And on that note, we out on game.
They claiming they know us, but really don't know us. I spend all my time by myself to stay focused. I'm smoking this gas, this shit really potent. You play that show ass, unload and reload. I'm all on the ass, I slide it like lotion. These hours we smoking this pole, I be toting. We mad and I notice I'm all in my zone. I can't lose this focus.